It's happening.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What do I do?
Look how sweet he is. He's boiling my pump stuff. So I can pump for the babies. I should have got myself ready last night. But, yep, my water broke. I got up to go pee. What time was it? Like 1 a.m.?
Somewhere around that, yeah.
Around 1 a.m. And I felt more of my mucus plug, or is what he likes to call it, my cork, fall out. And I was done peeing. I stood up and then trickle, trickle, trickle. My water broke just like the last time when I was pregnant with my son. The same exact thing happened. So now it's about 2:30 a.m. and I am just packing my bag and getting ready to go to the hospital. I'm definitely having more contractions than I did, like stronger contractions than I did than the last time I was pregnant. So I think they're gonna come pretty quick. I'm really hoping. So let's do this.
October 25th at 1:30 a.m. Mama. How you feeling, Mama?
Feel okay. The contractions pretty much suck. And I'm hoping to take a nap soon.
Water broke at
1:30.
1:30.
And then it finished breaking at like 3:30.
We got here at 2:30-ish, 2:45. And here we are. Here's our room. Two centimeters
So far.
at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be here a little bit. And here's my beautiful station. Hey friends. It is 7:30 a.m. We are just starting to relax. Janessa got some, I already forget the name, some medication that helps with pain and helps you to relax. She's at 4 centimeters, so we have some time. Hopefully this will let her relax, get some sleep, and we'll check back. She's over there. I have this nice little setup. Hi.
Hi. I just got an epidural and I feel better now.
And that's that. It is, oh, that's backwards, so
It's almost 11.
almost 11.
Almost lunchtime, but I'm not allowed to eat.
Not allowed to eat, only fluids, but hey, you are in.
Will they bring you lunch?
No, because of COVID. The cafe isn't even open.
But she said she'd bring you it, right?
Mm-mm. I just got snacks. A lot of snacks. But you're doing good.
I'm gonna take a nap now.
All right. It is 2:22. Babies are out. No C-section.
Yay. And now I'm allowed to eat, and I'm gonna breast pump some colostrum for the babes, and soon we're gonna have a meal,
Yes.
which I'm pumped about.
What'd you get?
A chicken cheddar bacon barbecue sandwich and 2 desserts and 2 sides. Pretty excited.
I got a cheeseburger with mac and cheese.
Yay.
So, do you want to talk about how much of a champ you were and pushed out twins in under an hour?
Yeah, it actually was such a different experience than with my son. So with my son, I didn't get an epidural, but this time around, the contractions were so painful and so long, and they were back to back, and so I decided to try the epidural, and it went great. The only thing I didn't like is I didn't know when to push on my own, but the doctors, and there was a midwife there, told me when I was contracting when to push, and they came right out, and I didn't have any tearing, which is great. Because last time with my son, it was pretty bad. But yeah, everything went so well, and I feel really good, and I'm just gonna pump and eat and take a shower and hopefully go home tonight.
Yay, and that is 12 hours. You did it.
Yeah, 12 hours, and with my son, it was 18 hours, so
Really
crazy.
good.
And the babies are beautiful.
Oh my
Chubby little
gosh.
necks, and
They came out beautiful. Sometimes they don't come
Yeah.
out beautiful.
but they did. They came out gorgeous.
Perfect.
The parents are very happy. Pumping for the babes. All right, guys, so I am finally breast pumping for the second time. The first time was not a huge success. It was and it wasn't. I only did it for like 2 minutes, and I did get some colostrum out, but I got really nauseous, and I think it has to do with taking medications and having cramps and having an empty stomach and being tired. So I had to lay down for like an hour with really bad nausea. But then they gave me some nausea medication, and I'm feeling so much better. I went to the bathroom, I took a bath, and I'm pumping again, and I've had a snack. So everything's going well. And the only other concern that there was I was bleeding a lot after giving birth, but everything's looking good. They pushed everything out pretty much, and now I just have like the normal amount of bleeding. So a recap, I woke up about 1:30 a.m. to go pee. I went pee, some more of my mucus plug came out, and then when I stood up after wiping, there were trickles, and I was like, well, I know I'm not peeing again because I just went pee, so this must be my water. And then it just kept happening. I called the doctor, she told me to come in, and so then I had to pack my bag because I had not finished packing yet. So my boyfriend, he sanitized the breast pump stuff for me, which was really sweet. I had to wake my son up and get him ready and have his dad pick him up. My best friend met us at the hospital. My boyfriend dropped me off and we went in. My contraction started to hurt, and then when I finally got to 5 centimeters, the contractions were like 2 minutes long, back to back. They weren't stopping. I couldn't deal with it anymore. What happened was there was a possibility for a C-section if the boy had not flipped after the girl came out, then they weren't gonna deliver him breech. So they would have to either flip him by hand or I'd have to get a C-section. So I decided to get an epidural, which I did not have with my son, and I will make another video about the differences I felt between having an epidural and not having an epidural. I will say it went smooth. It went so well. And my best friend was awesome. She held my hand throughout the whole thing. And whenever I had a contraction, she did this thing where she like pushed up my hips, and nurse showed her how to do that, and that was amazing. And everything just went amazing. I did have an emotional moment because once I got the epidural, I was able to rest finally because I wasn't in pain. So I was napping, and then I wasn't feeling the contractions, and then I felt some pressure, and the nurse came in. She's like, how you feeling? And I'm like, I'm feeling a lot of pressure. She's like, let me check you. And then she's like, yeah, we got to get you into the OR because you're gonna need to start pushing. And they brought me to the OR just in case I had to have a C-section. It's just like for preparing me, just in case. And I just didn't want to go. I wasn't ready. I just wanted to sleep more, and I started crying. But then when I got in there, I was fine, especially with my best friend being there. It was great, and I think the parents are so happy, and the babies are beautiful. They're little chubby necks, and they're gorgeous. Everything's going well, and I'm actually being discharged in an hour, so I'm gonna pump, and I'm going to get dressed, and I'm gonna get out of here, and my boyfriend's gonna pick me up, and we're gonna go probably eat and go to bed because I'm exhausted. Thank you guys so much for following my journey.